phone. I had to get the phone.
Music will drown out the slurp. Go retweet it.
Flames signed a goaltender.
They sure did. And they paid him a lot of money.
There's only one retweet on there. Go do more, people.
It was me.
I am the one.
I am the one. All right, we're gonna bring that down. Happy Friday.
Yo.
Today, as you guys can read by the headline, it is Off the Rails Friday. We're going to just try and have a great start off the Friday. Well, but I guess I wouldn't be starting off as Rudo has done a 4.5-hour show already. And
I'm way off the rails already. Don't worry about it.
And Vote did the NBA earlier, so definitely not the start of it. But before we start this podcast, I got to tell you guys.
I've been playing video games all morning, so you're fine.
There we go. You're with me. WGT Golf is not only the most popular golf game in the world, it's also the official gaming partner of DNVR. While we were here in studio prepping for DNBA show, the guys, just by Brandon Spando's posture and the way he was holding his phone, knew that he was playing WGT golf, because we all love playing WGT golf. It has become so popular, we've had to open a third DNVR clubhouse. Each clubhouse holds up to 250 people, so if you don't want to feel left out anymore, you can download WGT and join the DNVR 3 clubhouse by going to dnvrgolf.com. It is the most realistic free golf game loved by more than 20 million players around the world. You can play closest to the hole or full play on world-famous golf courses, including Pebble Beach, St. Andrews, Bandon Dunes, Wolf Creek, and so many others. Plus, you get to participate in some fun tournaments with the DNVR family. So stop feeling left out. Go download WGT Golf at dnvrgolf.com. Welcome into the Denver Sports Podcast, presented by Breckenridge Brewery. There we go. Oh, there we go.
Almost timed it up.
Cheers, everyone.
At the bar. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, I see yours right here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because you didn't
put it
throw away your trash.
I knew you'd let me know one way or another. I was just thinking about that.
DNVR chill. Yes, Brad, this is continuation of the NHL, of the DNVR Avs.
A little less after
Free
dark,
agency
I hope.
and chill.
A little less. It's well before dark. You know that, right?
If you have enough beer, it's always dark.
We love
It's not even
Breckenridge
true.
Brewery. We know you guys love Breckenridge Brewery. I'm going to pull us back in here. I'm drinking the Broncos Country Hoppy Pale Ale right now. Rudo's got the Michael Porter Jr., Vanilla Porter Jr. And Drew, you have the hop.
I got the Hop Peak IPA. Yeah. Yeah.
Breck just released this new one called Palisade Wheat. And
Dude, it's so good. Have you
it
had
is
it yet?
so good. So good. Definitely recommend it. Go check it out. But today, like I said from the beginning, Off the Rails headline, we are answering questions that members left in the DNVR Lounge. So we asked them to give us questions about anything and everything, sports related and non-sports related. So we're just going to jump right in because some of these are so good. Let's start off with, this one's a hard one. If you were going to start a small non-sports related business with a celebrity, what kind of business would you start and with whom?
Huh.
Starting off with a hard one.
Oh man,
I already have my
what
answer.
qualifies as a celebrity?
I've thought of this before.
Drew left. That's how hard the question was. It was like, I'm out. I don't want to answer this. I don't want to play this game. All right, Brendan, you have yours already? Go for
So
it.
non-sports related small business and any celebrity, correct?
Yes.
All right, I am opening a New York style deli with Seth Rogen.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
He is probably the best coworker in any capacity.
You would know that?
Probably, I would assume. Great vibes. First team all, I bet he's a great hang, although I wouldn't know. I know he would be a good taste tester. I would trust I would trust his vision for what a good sandwich should taste like, as someone who clearly both eats and smokes a lot. And I really do want to own a deli one day. If I ever make money, which will not happen, I know that definitively. But if I somehow come into it, I'm buying a deli. So Joe, or Seth, if you're listening, reach out to me via DM.
There you go. Denver sounds like a cool, casual place to live. Truth arrows. It is.
That's a truth arrow right there.
All right, Henry, you're up next.
So I'm struggling because I don't think I'd be capable of running any sort of business, and that puts me in a tough spot.
So you need to find a celebrity who is capable.
And that's what makes it so hard. I know that I want to open a bakery. I've gotten that far because I just feel like that'd be a nice way to spend some time. Like, I bet it's nice. Like, you get to eat the food. It probably smells good. It's like warm, probably. The celebrity part is tough. I don't know. Because part of me, like, my gut instinct is to go for somebody who Cakes by Hank. Wow, we got to make that happen. I think, like, I kind of want somebody who will bring conflict into my life somehow. Like, I feel like I would enjoy, like, the drama. Because, like, a bakery, you can't have everything going well. I feel like you need something to have, like, a little texture to the day. I don't know. Somebody kind of off the rails. Like, I don't even know. I'm having trouble thinking of celebrities right now.
Henry just said that
like some like crazy movie star, somebody like Tom Cruise type, where it's like, yeah, look, you get to look at Tom Cruise all day, but also what's going to happen at the bakery today.
But Henry, you just said that you wanted someone who is going to start drama. You want that as a co-founder in a business.
You know how I kind of bug you sometimes, Allie?
Sometimes.
Like,
just every
like
now
I
and
feel
then.
like I just need that kind of back and forth where it's like, Tom, what are you doing? Come on. Scientology.
And out of all celebrities, you think Tom Cruise would be the one to start the drama?
Well, I mean, like, you could get into somebody with like more legal trouble, I guess.
You got the Scientology angle. I'm with
like,
it.
Like some sort of like Scientology.
I'm just trying to
Look at
imagine
this
Tom
Bull
Cruise.
Bulls bowling alley. I love that, Harrison.
Can you imagine Tom Cruise putting up with Hank all day?
No.
This man
Could
takes
you imagine
himself
anybody
seriously.
putting up with Tom Cruise? I feel like it'd just be a good relationship.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, look, AJ Hafley coming in here. Conflict, ? Drama, ? Hank doesn't need a celebrity. He needs a girlfriend.
Old news.
That's like the shape of the hole in my heart. I'm just hoping I can fit Tom Cruise right in there with some something.
with some baked items.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on. I don't know what else to ask about or to even talk about that. We have someone in the comments saying Tom Cruise would definitely start drama. Psycho couch jumper. Okay, there you go.
What qualifies as a sports business?
Non-sports business.
All right, so what about an esports business?
Definitely sports.
That's definitely still sports.
Okay.
You literally had the entire smorgasbord of any conceivable job or industry.
It's like what I do now, but like digitally.
In that case, I would start a PC bang with Patrick Laine.
A what?
Yeah, what?
He knows what that means.
So, way more popular in Asia, but there actually is one in Colorado down at Wadsworth and Kipling, I believe. Over by the Slammers, what used to be Slammers, the batting cages. There is it's essentially just a LAN center where you roll in and you pay like $2 an hour to play video games. All day.
I'm sorry, Patrick. It's the one thing you could have picked that also has the word sports. It's not just video gaming, it's esports.
For people listening to this podcast, this is because Patrick Lyons commented esports is gaming, not sports.
I can't agree to that. I've spent like the last decade of my life championing esports as an actual sport. So.
Actually, Rudo, in what airport in Texas? I don't remember what airport I flew into Texas, but there is a full-on lounge. Maybe it was Dallas.
Yeah, a LAN center.
Yeah, where you just go and before your flight, you get pay how much time you spend. It was so cool, and the first person I thought of who would actually enjoy that was Brandon Spano. I literally sent him a video.
100%.
I was like, look at this. You would love this.
And I would choose Patrick Laine because he's the only hockey player I know that actually got video games banned from his hockey team.
Oh, wow.
At the NHL level because he was playing too much Fortnite. So,
Do you think Nathan McKinnon would ever get to that level with the Avs?
Nathan McKinnon's too focused on hockey. I think he
heard
plays
it's
Fortnite,
hockey
but
and Fortnite.
he definitely plays a lot of Fortnite, but not like Patrick Laine, like 16-hour sessions level.
Man, there is something validating in knowing, like, what would these people do with multi-millions and all this time and all this status? What would they do? Exactly what I'm doing in my poverty.
Right.
Playing video games.
Right.
They have millions of dollars and they buy a $15 game and play it. Like,
We have Bucket since 88 saying, how about a Top Golf with J.R. Smith?
That's a good submission right there.
Yeah.
I would swap out Tom Cruise for J.R. Smith. Yep. JR, I told you to take the cookies out of the oven. You know, that kind of stuff. Like, that's the kind of drama I need.
I need a sound
on.
clip
I
of
know
that
better.
to just play on the show. JR, I told you to grab the cookies. Like, what? Okay, Drew, your turn.
I would start a political action committee with Seth Rogen.
Wow.
2 Seth Rogen submissions.
yeah.
There you go. We clearly and two
No,
restaurants.
I mean, yeah, probably. So I've always thought. I mean, I know it's like one of the hardest things to do in the world, but I'd always thought it'd be cool to run like a club, music, comedy.
Wait,
like,
what?
Yeah. Like a music and comedy. Yeah, not like
Okay.
a club.
No,
Like,
no, sounds
yeah,
like
Club,
the
yeah.
most
Yeah, no,
crazy
like
thing
the-
I've ever
yeah, like-
heard.
old school style. You know, people actually come in and listen to a thing.
Right.
And there's,
Sure.
Yeah, people there, and you could start that up with any number of like awesome like Dave Chappelle or somebody like starting up a comedy club / jazz place with Dave Chappelle would be super dope.
You should do that.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
I don't know.
Like,
The
I don't know why
DNVR
no one's-
Cabaret has a ring to it.
I'm saying I could absolutely. You guys watch that the Marvel Netflix show Luke Cage, where like half of it takes place at. That's what I want to
That's
do.
right.
That place that they
Okay.
have. I want to curate
You
a
want to
place
be the
like
villain in
that. Exactly.
Luke. Okay,
I want
got
to be
it,
the
got it.
villain of Luke Cage. Right. Exactly. Nailed it.
Patrick Lyon says Drew's Hot Sauce LLC.
What's
And
up?
then Jacob Hunt here saying, I would start a Mexican restaurant with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
It was right there in front of us, and Jacob got there, and we didn't. I don't know how we all
Is the
swung and
title
looked
of
at
this
that bitch.
restaurant What the Rock is Cooking? Or?
There you
Of
go.
course it is.
Do you smell with like 9 L's just
Yeah.
on the front?
Oh,
Bruno, you made
He's
AJ
just
really
so
laugh.
happy. Like, he's all like smiley, and every day it's like The Rock just up there like being all like,
I'm
That's
going
what
to push back
I'm
though.
about.
He's the busiest man alive.
He is
Dwayne the Rock
stupid.
Johnson going to have
That's so
time for
true.
your small business?
right.
but he has high expectations with the small amount of time he gives you.
That's true. You know he's efficient.
I don't
But
love
it's
that.
100% energy the whole time, the whole way, man. You only need 3 minutes with Dwayne the Rock Johnson to feel the best you've ever felt in your life.
I got
said
him in
it.
the cage
I said
for
it.
3 minutes.
Okay.
Cool.
Should we move? We'll move on to the next question.
Oh, yeah.
I could
Oh,
do 20 more minutes on this. But
Yeah, we could keep going for sure.
tough love therapy practice with George Carl.
Oh, that's
I mean, the tough love part, I think you have down.
The tough love. Hank needs to reach out to Lindsay Lohan for the lady drama he so desires.
That's who it is.
These
that's who it
comments
is.
are on point, guys. Keep this up.
Really, I think I'm more of a Amanda Bynes boy, to be honest.
Wow.
Especially
I was.
these days.
Did you see that she now tattooed a heart on her face?
I've not seen that.
Really?
No.
Sounds about right. I'm going to Google her right now.
How does it look?
No comment.
Not
really,
crazy.
really good, Hank. It looks really good.
It looks like you like I got bored and I will
Drew on my
but
face.
permanent. But
Man,
permanent.
she got a lot of surgery. Holy cow.
Oh, really? I haven't looked at Lindsay Lohan in a while.
That is like
It's been a rough go for Amanda.
I
Bynes,
I
think.
take back everything.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, dark. A little dark.
Okay, so this went to a dark place, everyone.
Okay, let's just do The Bachelor Denver with Hank. Who wouldn't watch that?
Oh,
I
I
would
watch the
definitely.
hell
I
out
would
of that.
not
Yeah.
watch
I mean,
any of that.
I have been down for a long time.
That would be something that's a serious goal of ours, is to try and get Hank on The Bachelor. I don't
Nothing
know.
else works for me. It just doesn't
Henry,
work.
you got people to answer your Tinder pics on the tailgate this week.
Yeah, and then I was tequila drunk and didn't respond and felt bad about it.
Oh man, sleeping, Henry. You'll
Okay.
never get to
Yeah.
the zoo at this rate.
Oh, the zoo. I forgot about your zoo passes. Look at how sad you made him vote. Come on, be nice.
Sorry.
Okay. Breck Drew asked, do they believe aliens exist? And who at DNVR is most like one of them?
Wait, what?
So
Okay,
let's go for the first question.
Okay.
Raise
I
your
got it.
hand, or no, I need you to say it. I keep forgetting this is also a podcast.
Raise your hand on the podcast.
Okay. Brendan, do you believe in aliens?
Of course. Yeah, of course.
Henry, do you believe in aliens?
Do you mean like the ones that are like green with like the antenna and like the 3 eyes and stuff?
Aliens.
Yeah.
Dude,
hey,
whatever
concept
your-
of aliens.
Then yes, I do.
Whatever
yes, I do.
your interpretation of an
Space
alien
boys.
may be, just an alien.
Yeah,
You just had to
I
explain
think so.
aliens.
yeah.
Okay, Drew, do you believe in aliens?
As the question has been defined so far, yeah.
Bruno, do you believe in aliens?
Oh, 10,000%.
Okay.
Look at him.
Oh.
You already knew the answer to that.
I'm the alien at DNVR? Is that what you're saying?
We
So,
got
yeah.
a comment saying, easy answer, it's Dre. He's the
Correct.
alien.
That's a
And
good
then-
answer.
Then someone else saying, I think Bull is proof that
Yeah,
aliens
that's a good
exist.
It's true.
Okay, now who at DNVR is most like one of them? We'll go in order again. Brendan?
I think Dre's the right answer. Dre
Dre?
is not of this
I
world.
like that.
I don't think Dre's an alien. Henry?
I was gonna go modest. I can't roll my R's, and I always feel bad about it.
You actually don't roll your R's when you say Mares.
Well, I can't
No,
do
it's-
whatever you just did. Then
It's just a.
I used to say Mares, but that's wrong. I was told that's
I think
wrong.
maybe that's where I picked up on it. I would say that
Blaming you.
Adam probably is.
Adam, okay.
Yeah.
Drew?
Wow, yeah, okay.
This is a weird question.
This is a weird question. Yeah. I can't see Adam being an alien. There's two.
More of a cartoon character.
No, yeah. Oh, Eric. D-line.
Eric.
Come on.
Eric's a good
It was right
choice.
there.
Yeah.
D-line's,
Eric's a good choice.
D-line's clearly the alien. Come on.
Rudo?
All right, it's got to be AJ. First of all,
AJ.
this man, I learned today, this man has so many ghost stories, first of all, because his alien sixth sense
tell.
like attracts them. And secondly, he probably believes in aliens more than everyone on this pod combined.
That I
Let's
can-
see. He was listening and commenting earlier, so we'll see if he pops in here. But those are good
Yeah.
arguments.
He was telling me he had, because he used to work in the hotel business, like working front lounges and stuff. And he said, like, yeah, I worked in a straight up haunted hotel where he had to go into the pool at 2 a.m. because he heard kids playing in there.
Well, let's just get AJ on the pod
Yep.
and take
Yep.
over. Let's
AJ,
Yeah.
get on here.
I would say that Zach also has some sneaky alien vibes.
AJ goes, WTF. You just made Rudo spit his beer out.
Dude, AJ is definitely the ancient aliens of the
I love
DNVR,
that
at
show.
least.
He would be a
Okay,
great Ancient Aliens guest. Oh my god.
real serious right now. No, not that one. No, Rudo is not telling that hotel story because I think it's the one that was inappropriate.
No. It's not that one.
Okay.
He
And you can
heard-
trust Rudo right
It was
now.
like 2 a.m. and he heard like kids playing in the hotel pool.
Oh, I don't like hearing this.
And so like he had to go in there and he's like, I'm gonna be the tough guy. I have to kick all these kids out of the pool. And he gets in there and the pool is like whirlpooling just around in circles. And then he gets in there and it just kind of stops and dissipates. And he's like, yep,
I'm telling you.
this hotel is haunted. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay. Wow.
Not
I
gonna
don't-
lie, I was expecting more, but
I don't like ghost
He
stories.
had a bunch of other ones, but we could be here
I've been
all
in
day.
some haunted attics and stuff, yeah.
I
An old
don't. I
theater that we used to work in late at night. up in the
I-
rafters.
The Lakewood office, even.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously,
I
though.
don't know. I can't say.
The Lakewood
Straight up.
office was just haunted by me. It's fine.
Oh my
right.
God,
Yeah,
Ethan.
but all those-
Look at what Ethan wrote in here. My dad lived in a haunted house, had a person fall from the roof, but no one was there. What?
What does
That's
that
what I'm
mean?
saying.
I don't know, but
Who
it's
even knows?
weird.
Who even knows?
My grandpa was an ambassador from Ecuador for the US, so they would travel to a bunch of different countries growing up. And my dad and they would put them in these like beautiful houses, but very old, weird houses. And my dad has so many horror stories from it. I don't like horror stories or ghost stories or any of it.
Oh, yo, check it out. Concrete proof right there. There
Ghost
it is.
in theaters.
I've been backed up by a secondary source.
Okay, next question. What is one food you could actually eat for the rest of your life and never get tired of it? My food for this, I will answer this one, is potatoes. Anything potatoes. I could eat for the rest of my life. That's one food item, so it counts. You can make potatoes in many ways.
Oh, I can't do a dish. It has to be one item.
One item.
It says, what is one food? So maybe it's a dish in your eyes, but food, a potato is one food.
That's like
We're gonna-
so versatile. Yeah.
Exactly. That's why it's the best.
I mean, I could do a turkey roast beef, just like provolone, like classic deli sandwich from the corner any day of the week.
We're learning a lot about Vote. He really likes delis.
Dude, it seriously would
Big
be
deli.
like last meal. Like, do you want a filet mignon? I'd be like, no, I want a hoagie roll and some
Oh.
fresh deli cuts.
I miss hoagies. I miss some
Shout out
Wawas.
Northeast.
Okay, Rudo.
I want to say a burrito, but that's more than one food, right? Like
No, that counts.
I think that's
like
fine.
I feel like
Well,
a
what
burrito is
kind
a singular food.
because burritos like, oh, I want steak, I want chicken,
Yeah,
I
well,
want a
that's
True.
veggie
Burrito
burrito.
has
You
a
have
lot
to
of
nail it
different
down.
options. You have breakfast.
Yeah,
breakfast
exactly.
burritos. Well, okay, before we get to you guys, we've got some comments here saying chicken. Eric could eat chicken for the rest of his life. Ethan could have an Italian sandwich. I love myself a good Italian sandwich. Jimmy John's Italian sandwich. Good.
feel like-
Drew,
Sticking yourself in specifics is just a mistake on this question.
when you can,
Yeah, I was gonna say if we're allowed to skirt the question, I'm going with Eric. I'm a chicken guy. I can because there's
Chicken.
so many different ways you can make chicken. You got chicken wings, you got fried chicken,
That's
a
true.
little chicken tenders. Sometimes do a little barbecue chicken. You have chicken. Yeah, I got all kinds of different. Oh
I
yeah,
got you.
all
Ice
different
cream,
kinds of
if
ways.
that counts.
Definitely
I don't think I
counts.
could eat ice cream for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there would be some significant drawbacks to that.
Is
At
ice
some
cream
point. At some
overrated,
point.
properly rated, or underrated?
Underrated.
Properly rated.
Properly rated.
I think it's properly rated.
I think it's properly rated. I can't have too much of a say because I can't have real ice cream anymore. I have to have like
That's right.
dairy-free ice
Loser.
cream.
That's
And-
way
Can't eat
overrated
dairy,
for
guys.
sure. Yeah.
Can't have any.
Actually, it's amazing that there's so many options for people who couldn't have ice cream before. So, shout out to all the places that make dairy-free ice cream. I went to a place the other day down on Colorado that had like 8 dairy-free options. When I tell you guys, I almost screamed. I was so happy. Normally, you get like one, and it's
She
really
screamed for ice
weird.
cream, guys.
I did indeed.
You should hear her screams for chicken heart as she told on the Avs pod today.
Okay, well, now I have to tell the story. I
You
went
ate
to
a
one of
chicken
those steakhouses that they bring a bunch of stuff out, like Fogo de Chao, that style.
Yeah,
I
I did that the other day, actually.
That's really good. But I really I used to be such a picky eater, so I'm trying not to be a picky eater, and I've really improved on that. But Ryan's like, okay, here's chicken heart. Let's eat it. And I was like, okay. So I started eating the chicken heart, but I had just seen a baby chick on TV earlier
That's
that
rough.
day. And so then I started thinking about the baby
That's
chick,
rough.
and it was really chewy, and I almost threw up.
I once swallowed a beating fish heart on a boat
Oh.
30 seconds out of the
I
water.
love it.
I was a little kid and the first mate of this fishing boat in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Shout out Northeast forever. And he was like my hero at the time. And so I was just doing whatever he would do. I wanted to be cool. And then he caught a fish and he cut the heart out and he hands it to me and he goes, It's full of protein. It's in a fisher's diet. And he said, don't chew, just swallowed. So here's the kicker. As I learned in that moment, fish hearts continue to beat for 30 seconds after being removed from the fish body.
I'm actually
Drew
not.
took his headphones out.
So it's going all the way down the throat, one beat at a time. Shout out PETA is not a sponsor. Anyway, don't do it. It's not worth it.
Died.
And you can't feel the protein. You can just eat chicken or have a glass of milk. So
Yeah.
That is the best story I've heard.
Oh my god,
today.
I feel like I was hungry and now I'm really not.
Dude,
how does that make
big-
me a Chad? Is
big
eating
Chad
a fish heart a
energy.
Chad?
No,
I
that's
feel like
I
that's
don't know.
a
Chad
bit of a
energy.
Chad move.
Did it have anything to do with the Cape Cod League? Was it related? Because then maybe possibly.
I have spent a lot of time at the Cape Cod.
I was gonna say.
Some good games there. I am a Chad, but it's not because of the fish heart.
no, that's
Okay.
something else entirely.
Going back to the main question. This is your fault,
What?
Rudo. This is your fault
you're
for bringing
welcome.
chicken
You
horse
wanted
on
the show
there.
to go off the rails. That's all I'm saying.
Your story.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm really okay.
No, I know, right? That was not okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't think about what that would do.
Really, really gross.
Uh,
The mood.
I'll be fine. I think
okay.
I'm okay.
Henry, give us something good. What is one food you could actually eat for the rest of your life?
I was having a pretty tough time, but then Brendan made it pretty easy for me. I think I'm just saying I never want to eat again.
You know, I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
Yeah. If I had to pick one, chicken tenders.
Oh,
Way
okay.
too specific. Mistake.
No. You can
Right.
put
Not a
you can
mistake.
put buffalo sauce on them. Put
You could
honey
just
mustard
pick
on them.
chicken.
Henry, remember when we
What?
went?
And so I have to turn it into tenders myself?
Yeah.
He doesn't want that much work.
He's like, now I'm out.
Henry, the Broncos stadium has a concession stand that has like how many? Was it like over 50
It was like-
sauces?
Yeah, it
that
was
you
crazy.
could use for your chicken tenders. That's awesome. If you go to Broncos Stadium, I don't know if concessions are still open right now. I don't know what that is, but that's a really great place. I don't want to go back to it, but Vote, how did you recover from that? Like, did you eat the rest of the day? Like,
No,
Did
not that
you-
day. No way. It was
because
tough.
I don't
kept
think
it
I
down.
would recover. I literally, oh God.
Well, the peer pressure of wanting to prove myself to this stranger who really would have no impact in my life going forward. I through the sheer power of that alone, I kept it down. But I clearly, as you can tell, I've thought about it just about every day since.
Oh my
I
God.
don't recommend.
Okay,
it. And
see-
you know what's really What's really messed up is he didn't then also do it. So
No,
to
he
this
only
day,
made
I'm
you
not
do it?
sure if he just bullied
totally-
a child into doing that.
Ugh, there
Oh
might not
my
even be any
God.
protein in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
God.
think he was full of shit. So
I got
don't
goosebumps.
trust first mates. out
Oh,
Oh man.
so that's the beauty of these type of questions is you get to really know a lot about the DNVR fam.
I've learned a lot about
Here.
stuff you can eat out of a fish today.
there. Oh.
Okay. Anyways, moving on. Actually, before we move on, I think we need a bit of a break
Got
to
this
recover from that. So
Got a banana.
What is Brendan? That's not how you eat a banana.
No, it is when you're on live talk.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
safe way to eat a
Yeah.
banana.
Henry, no.
Come on, Henry.
Don't.
Do you want? No, that is a better way to eat a banana on a stream.
Alternatively, I could just not eat a banana while we're
That's
live
true.
on the air.
I don't know how you're hungry
Ranks ahead
after
of that.
speaking about that story. But anyways, week 4 of football is in the books, and now it's time to review the tape. Actually, also, if you want to review the tape of the Broncos game, the Turning Point with Matt McChesney was just posted today. Matt does a really great job of going in detail about the plays that happened during the Broncos game and what was the turning point. The Broncos won last Thursday, so it was a good show. We had a bunch of positive plays to review, like Jerry Jeudy's first touchdown, like Melvin Gordon's touchdown, like Tim Patrick's touchdown. Feels so good. I'm not sure if we're going to have that many touchdowns to review or many more happy episodes. We'll see what happens, but definitely go check that out. But now it's time to get ready for week 5, and there's no better place to do that and get in on all of the action Then with DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app. To add to the excitement of Week 5, DraftKings is keeping this up for all new users. If you haven't tried DraftKings yet, head to their app now, and they are giving new users a chance to receive a sign-up bonus up to $1,000.
They're giving you money.
And
just giving it to you.
Exactly. And on top of that, they're offering great odds boosts every Sunday to help you make it rain. And then
in one right now.
I mean, there's so many. I got to keep reading. Don't worry if football isn't for you. DraftKings is giving you all basketball fans. There we go. Any Nuggets fans watching here. I know you don't want to bet on the Lakers. Maybe if you want to make money, you would bet on the Lakers. But no matter what, you can find something to bet on this NBA Finals game going on tonight. 200% profit boost on any basketball market once you sign up. DraftKings is safe, reliable, and secure. We all use it. I've been actually betting now. I'm excited. I haven't lost money because of DraftKings, because of the profit boost, odd boost, all of those things that they give you. So definitely check it out. Download that app today and use the promo code DNVR when you sign up and get up to $1,000. That's code DNVR to get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000. Must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match. Each up to $500. Deposit bonus requires 25x playthrough. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And of course, call 1-800-522-4700 if you have a gambling problem. What did that bucket since 88?
So Harrison today on the DNVR show, his DraftKings pick of the week, was the Lakers, which did not go over well with our fan base, which is Denver Nuggets fans. I don't know if you guys know that. So Bucket's sitting here saying, no way, no how, Harrison. A lot of protein. Give it a shot.
I've got here Von Ton Bomb talking about the Birds, and I'm not saying the Birds are any better than the Broncos. Actually, they're all chilling down here with all their injuries going on. So, but hey, at least both teams got a win this week.
Go Giants.
I had forgotten about that.
I feel bad for you. Okay, next question. Who out of the entire company would win at Monopoly?
What? How do we even know? How does anyone even discern this?
Has anyone here even made it to the end of a game of Monopoly before?
Right.
Monopoly is my favorite game.
No,
Me and my
it's
roommate
not.
sometimes we have it on the Xbox, and we'll play games of Monopoly. We'll play like
refuse to
online
believe
against
that.
people. It is.
No. Monopoly isn't too bad. The game of life is the longer game, and I have played that one a lot.
Yeah.
Tim Kelly here saying the Colorado Eagles. Von Tom Bomb. Okay, I'm glad you're taking the Eagles to win the West. Obviously, as we got the Giants fan down here, don't take the Giants.
Or the Eagles going to win the NFC East?
Probably
Sure.
because that division sucks.
Yeah, they can have that. It's
Those are the lame Eagles. The Colorado Eagles just got a bunch of talent in that NHL free agency.
that's
Woo, Colorado Eagles.
Brandon is the right answer. Victor Miser threw that in. Brandon would win.
Yeah, that's
Monopoly.
100%.
Brandon would take it very seriously.
Right.
Everyone would
He
be
would
like,
cheat.
over
Probably
it.
would cheat, right?
The thing is, I don't think he would cheat. He would be
No,
the
I
guy
think he
who's
would
like
be-
a hard ass about
Yeah, you're
charging
right.
you taxes every time and being
You're
like,
I agree. I think him, and I think Lindsay.
Yeah, that was going to be my
Lindsay
answer.
would
I think
also
Lindsay-
be very like,
Yeah.
no, we're playing this game right. They're both so competitive.
In
I can't
fact,
imagine
totally
why.
sell you Boardwalk for $5,000.
Yeah, right. So there's a time lapse of like all of us at the beginning of the game kind of playing for a little while, and then it ends with Brandon and Lindsay playing each other for hours and hours, like,
Right.
basically until one of them dies.
And
at
yelling at each other, things not going well. Us being
Right.
like, okay, Brandon, you need to calm it down.
I'm going home.
With that, following along with that question, favorite board games? Rudo, I'm gonna go with you first. What is your favorite board game?
Ooh. Can I say D&D? It's technically a board game.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna
I-
say I don't know
for
what
those-
D&D
For
means.
those
but-
non-chads in the chat.
Dungeons. I
Yeah.
DM'd a game for my wife and a couple of friends for a while, so I had a lot of fun with that.
Andre, why are you in the comments? You're supposed to be on the show.
You what?
Trade while playing Monopoly is all that matters. Get in here. Come.
True though.
Andre's just playing Monopoly right now.
He's very offended we didn't pick him to win now.
Rudo, you got to defend your take. Some people are saying D&D is the
You're right,
worst game
Kennedy.
ever.
Is whatever you want it to be, man.
D&D is not a board game.
You have a
True.
Borderline. And
That's why I asked, because you're probably in some gray area there for sure.
Oh, Kenneth is back in. Stratego is a good one. You guys ever play Stratego? That game's fun.
I was
No.
so mad at that game.
Yeah.
Catan, formerly known as Settlers of Catan, recently
Settlers
rebranded to
sounds
Catan.
good.
Tim Kelly says that Candyland would be your favorite game, Rudo.
Shoots and Ladders is better.
Oh, great pick. dude.
Shoots and Ladders. Candyland is great. I think my favorite board game is Clue. That's a good
Clue's
one.
awesome. Clue's a
You
good
guys
one.
ever play
that's a good one.
Mousetrap when you were kids? You ever play Mousetrap?
Yeah,
yeah.
Mousetrap is
Yeah.
awesome.
Immediately.
Yeah, that's a good
Lost all
one.
the pieces immediately.
Yeah, within a week. Yep.
Never got a game in.
Henry, what is your favorite board game?
I think I'd go Monopoly. I just don't
Wow.
play many board games. Yeah. That's the one that I've played consistently at all the different stages of my life.
Okay. Drew, what's yours?
So if Rudo gets to take D&D and I have to somehow try to out nerd him on this, can I take something like Hero Clicks? Does anybody?
No,
That's
you got
even
me on that
more
one.
borderline.
Hero.
It's basically like you can do it with all kinds of different properties. It's basically a mix of a board game and these like figurines. You can do it with like Marvel characters or Lord of the Rings characters or Star Wars characters, and then you lay them all out on the board in front of you, and you know they've got certain attributes. You move them around the board, and somebody else has their characters, and you battle. And
Is
fight
this
and-
like in-person Warhammer 40K kind of?
essentially? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But
The two nerds in our chat right now are like geeking out.
and since we were just shouting out old favorites, anybody ever play Guess Who? Remember Guess Who? Back
Yeah.
in the days?
That is a
Remember
great
board
game.
Guess
That is a
who?
great
I
game.
love that. Here, look, we've got
Guess
on.
Who.
I guilt tripped
Hey, guess
Andre
who?
into coming back in
Oh,
here.
yes, we have a
He's-
child.
He's in the back with Lucia.
Oh,
Yeah.
favorite game.
Yeah, you see, that's Babo there. Say hi. Say hi.
That's awesome.
She's wearing her Broncos shirt. I thought you were going to bring me on later. That's why I was in the comments. I was just paying attention.
Well, we're in the second segment now. How later did you think it was going to be?
I don't know.
Hey, we can
I
do
was
20 more minutes
expecting
on board games.
A
Trey.
text from you. Yeah, I guess I'm a big Monopoly guy. And I would open a butcher shop with Jaap Stam. You guys don't know who that is.
Is he
No.
Italian?
Nope, he's Dutch. He's also the scariest offender I've ever seen. So I feel like us in a butcher shop
Is
might not
terrifying?
be fun, but right, we would intimidate everyone. So I think
Is
that'd
that
be
the goal?
yeah, exactly.
That would be fun.
You know,
I mean-
Henry's looking for drama in his life. Andre's looking to intimidate people.
If I'm not working in sports, it's not about enjoying myself anymore. So I figure might as well, you know. Yeah.
Okay. Andre, do you believe in aliens?
Like as a statistician, yes. Like just probability wise, probably there's someone else. And
Like disappointed I've seen someone believe in aliens in my life.
am I super
Like I have
like
to.
committed to it? Not really. No.
Is it
You've
mathematically
got Lucia
likely?
laughing
Yes.
there.
Do
She's,
I
Exactly.
care? No.
Exactly. Oh boy, lining on me right now.
Incredible.
okay, Andre, who at DNVR is most like an alien?
Yeah, I was thinking. I like that. Vote said me. I was thinking.
That's surprising because AJ was very upset Rudo said it.
I don't get it. I thought AJ too, and I would think Brandon as well. And I'm thinking like in that Men in Black, like the aliens are trying their hardest to not
Sure.
stick out, but then
That
there
is
are
you for sure.
there are little glitches, right, where it's like that's not quite right. And I think myself, AJ, and Brandon all really fit that
Right.
mold.
Like Brandon has given this exact same 15-minute speech 3 times before. Has it been word for word? I don't know. They were 2 years apart, so I don't remember. But maybe it's been word
If
for
a staff
word.
meeting ended with his face opening and a little guy crawling out, we'd all probably go, all right, see you guys next Thursday.
It would almost make sense. That's right.
I think there's
Look,
I
the
think there's a
comment
chance
said
that
this
it's
is
Zach,
why I
though.
said Dre. And look, we've got AJ saying WTF, right?
Dude, AJ confirmed alien.
AJ, here's what I'm talking about. I've been on podcasts with AJ where we could just, for 10 seconds, not completely rail on the pick that the franchise we covered just made. AJ, though, doesn't hold back. There's no niceties. You know, he could be a bit of an alien. You know, he's missing those niceties that normal people might do. AJ's just like, no. Scorched earth, baby. They asked to be
Right now, he's sitting at home shaking his head furiously at everything you're saying.
Feisty Friday. Okay, favorite sports snack. I'm gonna start off with
that's a good
Rudo.
one.
Oh man. Honestly, a tornado at a Rockies game.
Drew's face.
What's in a tornado?
I was gonna say, what is a tornado?
It's just bread with either like cinnamon or garlic butter or whatever, like just dusted on it.
Oh, oh yeah, I know them things. I have to.
The
I
way
have to
that was
walk
said.
past that. I literally have to do this and walk past them.
Henry looks very unimpressed by the tornado. That kind of
They are so good.
I just have so many foods flying through my brain right now that
Okay.
trying to comprehend what a tornado isn't going to happen.
We'll go last for you then. Drew, what is your favorite sports snack?
Well, Rudo threw me off again here because he went very specific, and I was thinking of going generic on this one. Like,
You could
what
go
do
generic.
You have a beer and a dog with a baseball game.
I love that.
I think that's
Yeah,
the
but-
winner.
That's just my go-to, and I'd be lying if I said it wasn't anything else. I could go for some ice cream out of a upside down baseball helmet. Always a go-to, but not before my dog and beer.
Right.
Like the dog and beer are a necessity.
I
Like,
think
the
it
other
depends
stuff
on the
is-
sport.
It does depend on the sport.
It really does.
Like
So,
baseball,
mhm.
100%. Beer and
Yeah.
a dog, or a glizzy, as they call it now.
Living that
I'm
life.
hip with the times.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not.
We're all
Uh,
living that glizz life,
For the
frankly.
first
you know.
time, I'm very happy to be old. This is
I do
where
feel
can
like-
say, you know what? Yes.
For
Isn't
football,
baseball more strongly associated with food than other sports? To me, it seems. That
Yeah,
way.
for
Is
sure.
Is that
Did
Well,
accurate?
you got to
you
kill the
know?
time.
Did you know
Here we
that
go.
the hot dog was actually invented at a baseball game?
Did not know.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah.
did you know that?
Interesting.
I don't even like hot dogs, but I will pay $12 for one at a ball game for sure.
Oh yeah.
All day
Right.
long.
It's just yeah. But yeah, you got to get cotton candy at the baseball game too. You know, if you got kids along. But no, Rudo's not a cotton candy.
Cotton
yeah.
candy's gross.
Cotton candy all the way, no doubt.
I would eat a lot of cotton candy.
I'm thumbs down on cotton candy.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
I'm watching
Overrated.
football, then wings is just so good. Someone also commented wings
Yeah.
earlier and said Fire on the Mountain. I love Fire on the Mountain here in Denver. It's probably one of the best wing places I've
Wings
gone
and
to.
football's good. Wings and
Yeah.
football's good.
And that's
Yeah.
the thing with football. I'm thinking more tailgates. So then
Sure.
the options really open up if you're at a tailgate and you can barbecue or what have you.
If you're at a basketball game, don't eat there. Just don't.
Right.
Just don't.
just eat before
Eat
and after.
dinner before you go
Right.
and
Yeah.
save a lot.
Come
of
to the
money.
DNVR bar.
Eat
Nice.
prior,
Smart.
drink during the game, have a snack afterwards.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, don't get sucked in with do. It's your choice. But the popcorn, the extra large popcorn, if you finish, then you get free refills. And a basketball game's long. And so Lindsay and I sat there trying to get our money's worth since it was like $17 for a thing of popcorn that we needed to get two. So it got to the point where we were stuffing our face just to be able to go get another one and fill it up and take
I
it
hate to
home
burst your
or
bubble,
something.
You still would not have gotten your money's worth.
No, no.
You know?
You know, we ended up not doing it. So
And I would be remiss not to mention, even though I also have to say I've never had Cracker Jack.
oh yeah.
No.
I've never had it. And I've
Contrived.
been to
A
a
contrived
million
element
baseball games or
Of
something.
the
Yeah,
ballpark experience.
right.
Or-
Like I'm glad it's in the song, but you know, it just rhymed. A hot dog would have rhymed.
easily would have been in the song.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to go nachos, but I've also always kind of thought that Dre was a bit of a sports snack, so I'm kind of torn there.
If
Nothing?
there's anyone here that's a
Nothing?
sports snack, I think it's you, Hank. Come on.
No,
Come on, buddy.
I mean,
I don't know, Hank. I got
I
nothing
think-
for that one. Man.
Dre's a sports snack.
Judges,
I understand
C-minus.
myself.
C-minus.
Okay,
I
then
feel-
nacho was fine.
a tasty
Nachos.
Breckenridge brew.
There we
Is it-
go.
sorry.
I
That was
feel like we've
painless.
been
That was
on
awful.
yes, off the rails 100%, Cameron, as everyone's yelling over each other.
The show did not
Um,
start on the rails.
It didn't.
Never been the rails.
I feel like we've been very blessed on the Denver Sports Podcast. We got an appearance from Votes Dog last time he was on here. Macy, she's the cutest. Did I say the
Thank
name
you.
right?
It's Maisie. It's like Daisy. but with an
Maisie.
M. Yeah.
And now we got to see Lucia. Like, I'm loving it.
Oh, nope. Dre, no Lucia, you're out.
She stole my other headphones, so I have to get
Oh, yeah.
another one. But that's bought me some time, so I think
She
we're all
wanted
right.
to talk.
She's trying to stick the headphones into her keyboard, so
Okay.
we'll see how that works.
All right. Camping
She
in
could
an
invent
RV.
something. It's entirely possible.
She could. That's true.
Which would you prefer, to camp in an RV or in a tent? Andre, we'll start with you.
Well, tent's kind of a classic, but obviously I'm an RV guy. I need many plugins, and I enjoy camping minus one small but very important detail. When it comes to going number 2, I don't feel comfortable. I'm afraid I'm gonna poop on my pants. And so I can go
In what capacity? How
if
so?
we're like on a mountain, I can go off a cliff, but I just can't. I can't do a squat. So if I have an
That
RV
feels
or
better to you.
some option,
Squatting over a cliff.
that helps a lot.
Pooping on your pants, no way. Dying, sure. Fine.
I decided to
Yep.
black out there and just like not listen to what was happening.
That was the correct decision.
Okay, literally now look at this. And Andre, Dr. Dre gonna become Dr. Stinky Pants.
I don't go camping, so it doesn't happen.
I can tell because you just said you like to take dumps off a cliff. I don't think you go
Right.
camping very often.
Right. That's only happened a couple of times. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I
Rudo?
went
Oh,
camping.
none of
Okay.
these are- I despise camping.
Okay.
Right.
This is good information to learn
We're all
for a
kind
later
of
question.
at a desk at a computer kind of.
Yeah,
guys,
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
I go outside when I have to. Okay.
That's not true. There's some people in the company that are very outdoorsy.
I don't believe it.
I believe in
to-
them, but not me.
I used to believe in the power of the tent, but last time I went camping, Adam Mares was there,
Mm-hmm.
and he let me stay in his RV, and like, holy shit, guys, it's way better. And there's like, you can make it hotter or colder. There's like running water.
It's almost like you should have just stayed home.
That's what someone said. Someone said people who stay in RV need to leave Colorado.
Whoa.
So
Whoa.
Brennan, get out.
Whoa.
That's Adam, man. I don't have an RV.
Okay, Drew, your turn.
No, yeah. I mean, I'm with everybody. Like, look, I don't.
with
Right up
everyone.
until the part where I have to sleep on the ground, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind. Actually, I don't mind being outside. I oftentimes don't, but when I am, I enjoy it. And I've been camping several times before, and I've enjoyed it. But I've also got like a bad back and a bad neck, and I'm like 6'3", and so like when I sleep on the ground and I wake up the next morning and I want to die suddenly, camping isn't that much fun. So if I've got to sleep in an RV and can otherwise spend some time outside, I think I'd rather go that route with it.
Henry?
I'm not a huge camper either. I'm, just an inside person. But I feel like if you're gonna do
Now
it,
we're gonna take a company camping trip.
Yeah,
Hope
we
you're
have
all
to.
aware of that.
Ain't going. Sorry.
if you're gonna do it, you might as well go for the tent and just like buy in, drink a couple of beers so you can fall asleep. I don't know.
Yeah, I love camping. The
too.
experience
Me
of
too.
camping is so much fun. You're just out in nature. The last place I went camping was over near the sand dunes, and that was so much fun. I highly recommend that to anyone who is dropping by Colorado. I would say camping around the sand dunes is better March, May, April, not
March is way too
summer.
early to camp anywhere in Colorado.
Okay. So maybe April and May,
Trust me,
but
no
you don't
kids
want
on
it to be
this stuff.
too hot because then you like wake up wanting to die in a tent. But I would say a tent for sure.
I don't think I'm going to go camping with any of you guys.
Yeah,
Especially not Andre. That's really what I.
What about me? I just agreed with you. We'd have a
I'll go
blast.
camping with you. Well, what's RK doing? The
There
four
we
of us
go.
will go
Well,
camping
of course,
some, right?
that'd be so fun.
He's golfing Saturday, so he can't
I
make
was
it.
going to say yeah, probably.
He's golfing a lot. Yeah, no, there's a good amount of people in our company that love camping. Obviously, Adam, Lindsay, Brandon. Well,
So, you know,
I would say
3 of
Brandon
22
goes
is a pretty
camping.
solid
Lindsay
record.
makes Brandon go.
3 of 22.
So many of us. Wow. Well.
Two people in the
Also,
company
Brandon,
love
like,
camping,
no
three
way.
people go.
Brandon hates camping than any of us. Like,
I just
there's no way Brandon likes
I
it.
just asked him, and he said, "Meh."
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be kind of fun to have like a camp out at the DNVR bar.
Yeah, that I'm
Play
down
video
for.
games, play board games, have Wi-Fi.
Not camping at all, is
That's
what you're saying.
camping, right?
That's called passing
Well,
out.
we'd be uncomfortable when we sleep, and isn't that what it's all about?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, moving on. I would like to know what Drew's favorite part
Oh,
of
no.
baseball is. What is the thing he most looks forward to?
Oh,
All right, buckle
What?
in, everyone. We got like 40 minutes here.
I was gonna
so-
say.
Yeah.
What even
Now's the time to
is
take
that?
the bathroom break.
What
Yeah.
is my favorite part of? I mean, to be as generic about it as possible, it's what the game is about. But it's the one-on-one. It's the battle between the pitcher and the hitter. It's the mental meets physical. Like you can succeed and fail in so many different ways, and so many people have so many different approaches to it. And some guys are almost entirely a mental approach, and some guys are almost entirely a physical approach. And there's also a limited number of options of things that can happen. You can go inside, you can go outside, you can go up, you can go down, you can go soft, you can go hard. More or less, those are your options. But within that, there's a permutation of up and hard, or low and soft, or low and hard. And all of these things are what everybody's thinking about all at the same time. And all of these people are having the exact same thought processes. And I think that's what makes baseball really amazing, is that you can basically, even though it's the most unpredictable sport in the world, you can kind of predict what's going to happen next if you've watched a whole lot of baseball within like one or two outcomes. And it's just how he's talking about baseball.
AJ.
100%. But yeah, obviously I could go on and on and on, but it's the battle. It really is. When I sit down to watch a baseball game, the thing I'm thinking most about is when Kyle Freeland sees Fernando Tatis Jr. step into the hole, and it's right-handed hitter against a left-handed pitcher, and the hitter's like batting .410 right now, and he's hit home runs in 3 of his last 4 games, and this guy doesn't have overpowering heat to try to throw a fastball by him. What is he going to choose to do? What does he have in his arsenal to try to get him out? And will a hitter who's in this zone fall for tricks, or does he need to be beaten? And like that kind of stuff, I could do that forever.
Drew, there's an old ESPN The Mag issue, and it's Jake Peavy, and it's someone from the White Sox. And essentially the whole breakdown is like they take each pitch and they ask pitcher and batter, what were you thinking prior to this?
Man. No, I haven't seen that, but yeah.
I was just trying to find it on the internet so I could send it to you. But by the 7th pitch, it's just, I know that you know that I know that you know that I know that you know, but this, so I'm just going to guess fastball. You know what I mean? Like, it goes forever. And I think these guys are on such a different mental level than you're privy to from your couch.
Yeah. Todd Helton had a 17-pitch at bat that ended in a home run one time. And to think about all of the calculations that go into doing that. And at the time, home runs are more common now, but still like less than 2% of major league at bats end in home runs. And so when you think about what it goes through to see that many offerings from a guy, not be able to do anything but just foul it off and barely stay alive, and then line him up exactly perfectly so that you hit one of your 37 home runs on the season. Like, Oh, that stuff is amazing.
Falls into all those scenarios you're talking about, you know.
Yeah.
You go from just trying to fight a strike off to being able to take 1 yard. It's pretty incredible.
Right. And you can play out. There are only so many things that can happen there. He can strike out and ultimately, that really sucks. He could like roll into a double play or hit one right at a guy. In and out. You gotta enjoy it. But that's the other thing is you can roll through all this. And every once in a while, this is the other real answer, is that the thing that happened that's never happened before. Because you're like, well, the guy could strike out, he could walk, he could get a hit, he could do whatever. And then it's like, or he could end up reaching base because of an obscure baseline rule that nobody's ever heard about. And that actually ends up scoring the run because you get an extra base for that, which nobody knew because it hasn't happened since 1920. And game over, you lose. And it's like, what in the world? Or every time Nolan Arenado makes a catch you've never seen before. And you're like, I played out all the scenarios of what could have happened out there on the diamond. And Nolan making a basket catch in shallow left territory and then spinning around and making a perfect throw to home plate wasn't one of them, because in the thousands and thousands and thousands of baseball games everyone accumulatively has watched, that's never happened before. So anyway, sorry. Baseball.
We had Michael Harrison in here saying, get someone who talks about you the way DC talks about baseball. Very true. Andre, Lucia got bored of the one headphones and wanted to check out the other headphones.
That's right. He was trying to climb back up on the couch, was like halfway on and going, help, help. And then once I got her on, she just started yanking at my headphones like a rascal. So,
Dre, is having kids overrated, properly rated, or under? Just kidding. No, you shouldn't answer that probably.
Probably underrated.
I
I don't think people understand that creating creating a human being that you unconditionally love is quite the trip.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Well,
that was
sweet, dude.
adorable. Andre, perfect timing. We have a question.
Like fish heart eating. And,
I know.
You know,
Put on
we've
your
really
pants,
gone from
roll over
every
here.
level.
Absolutely.
Andre,
Oh.
there's a specific question for you.
Wow.
I would like to know what Andre's favorite legit Italian fare is.
Legit Italian fare.
Yeah. So just your favorite food.
Oh, well, the thing I go crazy
I
for
think.
is liver pate. So like
We get
in
the
Park
puppy
City,
too.
where my dad's from, they make like a sauce with chicken or duck livers, and then you put it on toasted bread, and it's out of this world. And it sounds gross, but it's an acquired taste, and I like go crazy for it. I would seriously eat that nonstop. So yeah, that's my jam.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Weird.
A lot of
Yeah.
interesting food talk on this show.
Yeah.
With that, we're going to transition to worst Halloween candy. The person who asked this said, this question almost always starts a brawl at my job. People get heated over their
Oh.
sweets.
Wow.
So what is the worst Halloween candy? Henry, you first.
Yikes. I like all candy. I want to start there. Maybe candy corn. Like I think that's probably
Good
the
answer.
easy take. But seriously though, I feel bad saying that. Like if you put a bowl of candy corn in front of me, it's gonna be gone within 10, 15 minutes. Give me another, it's just gonna keep going. Like I think all candy's
It's
good.
disgusting.
This just isn't fair.
Disgusting.
All the comments are saying candy corn is the worst. I don't necessarily mind
That's the
candy
drug
corn.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's just sugar, so your
It's like it
fillings
wants
will
to
kill
be
you. after a
candy,
while.
but it's fake candy. So
Yeah.
Someone said Hank is the alien. That's true.
But why
If he's
is
eating-
he
If he's
why is
eating an
he the
entire
alien?
bowl of candy corn in 10 minutes, he's definitely the alien. Yeah.
But Henry said that's the worst Halloween candy.
But he
and
still
he said
said
he'd
would
still
eat
eat
it.
it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
total alien
Oh, the
material.
I
worst.
just like all candy.
That's the proper taste.
I don't think
Mhm.
liking candy makes me an alien.
Okay, people in the comments are confused. This is Halloween
corn
candy
isn't candy.
specifically, not all.
I mean,
candy.
what is Halloween candy specifically?
Like
Well-
candy corn. You're not gonna eat candy corn in the summer.
There's one correct answer, and obviously
What
you
are you,
guys
an
haven't
alien?
thought about this, all the ins and out. But at Halloween, we buy in bulk, and there's one special treat that only comes out at Halloween, and it's all built into the buying in bulk. And it's the mini Snickers. There's something about a mini Snickers that tastes so much better than a regular or a king-size Snickers. It's the mininess in it. And it's unbeatable. Anyone who's ever had a mini Snickers knows that is the king of Halloween candies, and they really only come out at Halloween. So I would argue it is specifically a Halloween candy.
False. There's mini Snickers at my liquor store down the block right now.
Well,
For a dollar,
it
I'll
is
be
the
right
month
back.
of October,
That's
and
also
so
good.
it
Well,
is
shit.
Halloween coming.
Exactly. Those are on the shelves for one time a year, you know.
I mean, I don't know if this will start a fight or not, but almond joys are bad,
Oh yeah.
but mounds are worse.
Wow.
They are that's not even candy at that point.
Are mounds do they have coconut in
Yeah,
it?
they're the coconut
Yeah, I'm not a
ones,
big
yeah.
fan of it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of coconut in my candy. Actually.
I really enjoy coconut.
I'm
Yeah,
not the biggest
not
fan of
either.
coconut either.
Cool.
Skittles. Fire.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that's bad. I was like, I love Skittles.
No, those are the best.
Okay, someone asked a question in here that I don't understand.
Perfect.
But I'm gonna read it anyways. Which non-football reporter is constantly on Andre and the Broncos guys with fantasy questions? Oh, so who doesn't cover the Broncos or excluding Andre that is constantly asking you, Andre, for fantasy questions?
Oh, on our staff, you mean?
Yes, on our staff.
Yeah, no one respects my opinion, so no one actually.
My money's on Guy.
Yeah, no, Guy just trolls me and disagrees with everything I say. Definitely the least likely of all. Yeah. No, everyone on staff just likes to tell me how great Cliff Kingsbury and the Arizona Cardinals are, and I just want to pull my hair out. So yeah, that's basically our fantasy conversations. Yeah.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Dre is asking for betting advice in all of the channels.
There you go.
That's
So-
true.
Yeah,
I
what
would
is
not
true?
turn down
I'm getting
good
my betting
advice
advice from Dre.
or bad advice. I'm all for spreading a wide net, you know, and then I can pick and choose what fish to.
She really wanted to be involved.
Let's go.
Pounce there. That was a good one.
Okay. Next question. Who made the first She is
Are you
just
okay?
Off the top rope.
she's the wrestler in the family. There you go.
For sure. She would like camping.
There you go. Okay. Someone asked this in our DNVR Lounge. It's a simple Google search, but they want to hear it from you guys. Who made the first football?
What? Is this a trivia question?
I'm gonna go ahead and assume some guy like cut up a pig and blew some air into it because they call it the pigskin, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Correct.
That was a question though that someone asked. None of us probably know
Sure
the
was.
answer, so definitely
But it was a
Walter
question someone
Camp.
asked.
It was Walter Camp.
There you go.
there you go.
Actually, I don't think that's true. That's not
We
true.
have two more questions before we head out. So before that, Green Mountain Dental Group is in Lakewood, and they are the best family-owned dentists in the metro area. They're extreme Colorado sports fans, and and when you schedule a cleaning, X-ray, and exam, you'll receive a free Sonicare toothbrush. When you go, tag us and them to show them how amazing this community is and how much support you guys give us. Because as always, when you support our sponsors, that's another way to support us. Green Mountain Dental Group. What is-
Tickled.
Dre, we're doing a
Tickled.
podcast.
I have to
Very
do this
excited about
read,
Green Mountain
Dre.
Dental Group.
Lucia agrees. It's important to brush your teeth.
There you go. And if you go to Green Mountain Dental Group and you brush your teeth and you schedule a cleaning, X-ray, and exam, you'll get a free Sonicare toothbrush. You guys have already heard from the Peloton Prince Harrison Wind how much of a game changer the
life.
Sonicare toothbrush is. So it's only 15 minutes away from downtown Denver. And the first step to a good health is taking care of your mouth.
do you think Harrison uses his electric toothbrush while riding the Peloton?
If he's efficient in his timing, I could see it.
Yeah, of course.
I like to think he does.
Andre, Ryan's in here saying Kingsbury equals my king.
Yeah, exactly.
AJ
This is what I
said-
deal with.
I text Ray about the NFL draft like once a week.
Oh, that's true. That's
Okay.
fantasy advice.
Okay, what's everyone? We've already done this question once, but we'll go quickly. What's everyone's favorite place vacation spot they've been in the world and why? So Rudo, I'm going to start with you.
San Diego. I have a
Okay.
rich uncle with an awesome house. The end.
Good answer.
There we go. Right
There you
there. Vote.
Barcelona.
Okay.
City never sleeps, baby. That place rules.
Drew.
New Orleans.
Okay. Andre.
Good choices here. Yeah, I'm going to go just outside of Florence where my pops grew up and I got married. Gravenchianti wine country. It's a beautiful place to just chill and hang out.
I want to
Weird
go
flex.
chill and hang out there.
Yeah, anything with
Japan.
wine country in the name.
Henry.
Hawaii.
Nice, good.
Yeah.
Hawaii.
Have you been to Hawaii?
Yes.
Okay.
6th grade.
Tim
I
Kelly said
prefer to
East
being a
Colfax
lot.
in Denver.
I
East
live
Colfax,
there.
baby.
Don't hate on East Colfax. I live there.
No, he
The
said
DNVR
that's
bar.
their favorite place.
Vacation spot, Rudo.
I'm skeptical of the seriousness of that answer.
For me, it would have to be San Jose del Cabo. That one's my favorite.
Mm.
Okay.
Tulum, Mexico, also way up there. Yeah, the island living.
This is the final question. Who
For
would
$1
survive?
million.
Who would survive? I need you to take this very seriously.
I'm already out, whatever the rest of the question is.
Yeah, I'm
Actually,
in.
a lot of people voted
Yeah.
you, Drew. So, okay, who would survive naked and afraid the longest?
I mean, Drew would make the entrance of all entrances, and if it's not Drew, it's Rudo. Like,
I said Rudo too, but
No-
Rudo hates
no way.
Rudo.
Bruno doesn't go outside.
I would
He just
die
does that.
like 15 minutes in. I'd be looking for berries, rolling poison ivy, and like just it'd be awful. There's
No.
0% chance that is me.
we just
I don't even
established
know.
none of us can even camp outside, so I think we're in trouble.
No, but there was one
Zach.
person who could.
Zach.
You would say Zach Stevens.
I would.
I'm taking
Okay.
Lindsay.
Zach.
I'm taking Lindsay, dude.
Okay, Lindsay.
I don't know if you have to kick anyone's ass on that show at any point in time, but she's got that card in her back pocket.
Yeah.
Okay, Andre, who do you think would
Yeah.
survive?
Yeah, I mean, I think there might be slightly better equipped campers and survivalists at the company, but I'm with Vote. Basically, my answer is the same as who would I want in a dark alley with me, and that's Lindsay Sauer.
Right. Yep.
Plain and simple.
Okay,
She's a beast.
Drew.
Yeah, that sounds right. I don't. Are there rules to this show? I have no idea. Why would you
I've never watched
Survive
this show.
naked, and it'll be scary. Yeah, those are
Don't
the rules.
quit is the real rule of the
Yeah,
show.
yeah,
But
that's true.
Oh, I would definitely quit. No one should take it.
yeah, no, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Okay,
Iced.
Okay,
Is there
Drew,
prize?
tell me who you would think, and I'll let you know. I asked a bunch of people around the company this question, and I'll let you know who voted for who. So, Drew,
Oh no.
who?
No,
would
I
you
mean
choose?
Lindsay seems like the right answer here. If basically the question is who needs to give 0 Fs and be able to take all the names and kick all the ass, like that's the answer, I believe.
Who my money would be on.
Yeah.
Okay, Henry, have you chosen someone?
Zach. I'd go Zach.
Right.
Zach's a good one. Zach's an underrated good one. I like. that.
Rudo,
Patrick Lyons.
I think Patrick would be very good at that as well.
I don't know if y'all know this, but this dude used to run super marathons. He would literally just run through the forest until he got back to civilization.
That's crazy behavior.
Yeah, and growing up in Jersey is almost like being naked and afraid. I mean, it's similar elements to
You're
it.
definitely
good
afraid
point.
for a lot of it.
That's a
Yes.
good point.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so a bunch of people in the company said Adam, 100%.
Actually,
Someone said he watches those type of shows, one, so he would be prepared. Two, he loves watching birds, so he could probably like figure out based on what bird is in what area, what's happening.
Mhm.
And also he really likes to camp and stuff. Someone else said guy because quote he does outdoors
That's a good one.
ish.
Good one.
He does
He also has vague like serial killer vibes. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Sure, sure,
Yeah.
But
Well, he
there's more
rock
to that
climbs.
I'm not buying that guy stock.
Rock
I don't
climbs,
think so.
He rock
exactly.
climbs and stuff like that. Who else?
That's definitely suspect behavior.
Multiple people said Drew.
I don't think there's enough.
Yeah,
I don't think there's enough green plant for like 2 of the 3 answers. Maybe all 3.
just
Who
because
would-
Drew already has the beard doesn't
Okay,
mean he would win
change
the show.
question.
Right.
Who would be
right.
the most
Stereotype.
entertaining on that show? I would vote Andre Simone hands down.
I would agree.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So multiple people said Rudo. Someone else said Weedham would kick ass. Oh, I apologize.
Yeah,
Language.
No.
We don't wouldn't last.
I
we
think
don't
I
last.
can
He's
beat
the
out
only guy
Eric.
I can beat out.
Yeah, right.
Other people said Patrick, and then Drew would be a very close second. But yes, multiple people agreed Andre would be the most entertaining one on a show like
I
that.
want to see Hank.
That's what a lot of the comments said. I would be scared for Hank.
Yeah, that's why he'd be
I would be
entertaining.
afraid. Yeah, I mean,
Brandon
really
would
just
be
don't know
really
what I would
entertaining.
expect. I don't know anything about like what berries you eat and can't
Which
eat.
ones
I
are
don't know what
poisonous?
outside of berries is even an option to eat out there. If I'm being honest,
You'd be in that 10th percentile where the production has to step in and tell you not to eat something.
This
Lucci, I
is-
think it's hilarious.
Yeah,
Like,
I
dude,
would.
dude, what are you doing?
Everyone who
Works
said
for
Drew
this.
is just based off of the beard size. I think that's where my
Totally.
brain went for Rudo when he has his long hair and his long beard. Yeah, it just fits.
Legitimately, my girlfriend would be way better in any outdoorsy scenario or situation. She would be able to like make a hatchet and create things, and she would keep me from eating the berries and all the stuff. Like
There you go.
I'm nowhere. No, the beard is a complete misnomer.
All right. Well, those are all of the questions we got on in the DNVR Lounge. Thank you to everyone who asked. I love doing these shows. Appreciate everyone who asked questions. If you want to ask a question for our part 3 eventually of Off the Rails, the Denver Sports Podcast, definitely don't forget to join DNVR and become a member, and then you'll have access to our DNVR Lounge and plus a bunch of other amazing add-ons from that, plus our content. So thank you for watching on this Off the Rails Friday. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Go drink some Breck Brews. Come hang out at the DNVR bar, and we will see you later. Bye, guys.